Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we have some brand new screenshots to share, the first of this year's ratings reveal, a new feature for Creator Superstar, and confirmation of cross-platform community creations and which consoles will be a part of it. Before we get to any of that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest news on the game, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's start things out with some overall ratings, as the official WWE 2K22 website has been updated to list some of this year's roster, and it includes the first of this year's ratings reveal. So starting out from lowest to highest, the first rating that we have is Syxx, who comes in at 88, 3 points higher than he was in 2K20 where he appeared as X-Pac. Coming in next, we have 4 superstars who are tied at 90, the first of which is Scott Hall, who is 4 points higher than he was in 2K20. Also at 90, we have the rated R superstar Edge, who is up 1 point on 2K20, and then we have the cover star Rey Mysterio, also rated 90, with Mysterio's rating up 4 points since 2K20. Meanwhile, coming in as the highest rated superstar to be announced so far, we have Hollywood Hulk Hogan, with Hogan's rating remaining the same as it was last time at 92. So that's the first of this year's ratings reveal. I think they seem pretty fair so far, but let me know what you make of them in the comments. Moving on, and EB Games in Australia have revealed a special collector's bundle which consists of the WWE 2K22 Deluxe Edition, a Rey Mysterio Steelbook, and a replica mask. The bundle, which is currently exclusive to the Australian retailer, is available for $199.95, which is roughly £106 or 144 US dollars. Moving on, and next up we have some new screenshots to share, starting out with this entrance shot of Asuka in her full entrance attire, as the PlayStation Store has revealed a bunch of additional screenshots to those that were sent out yesterday. Up next we have this new screenshot featuring Big E, which appears to be taken mid-match, with Big E performing what looks to be a taunt. Following Asuka, we have a great shot of Bobby Lashley making his entrance, with this shot really showing off what looks to be a far better model than we've seen in 20, which is something that is apparent for a lot of these screenshots, as the majority of the roster have now been rescanned. Switching to my GM, here we have a shot of a completed draft, with this screen highlighting some of the biggest picks and the selected GM, which in this case is Sonya Deville. However, players will have the option to choose Adam Pearce, Shane or Stephanie McMahon. Getting back to entrance shots, here we have a high-res look at John Cena's new model, with this shot really showing off a lot of the detailing in the face. However, if I am being critical, the one thing that I do feel throws this off is the eyes, which is probably one of the hardest things to get right. Switching over to the next screenshot, here we have Kevin Owens taking on Rey Mysterio in the Raw Arena, and whilst the expression on Owens' face is a little bit odd, looking at the beard and the hair on this shot, this looks to be a huge upgrade over past games, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this looks normally. Now this next shot is one that seems to divide people, as whilst it does look really good in the screenshot, we have Macho Man Randy Savage, who we also seen in the trailer alongside the Ultimate Warrior, with both these stars appearing in the same outfit that they wore in 2K20. Now that's led to a lot of worry that we will see the same approach taken for other legends in somewhat of a copy and paste job, as there is a lot of legends on the roster like Lita who have had the same attire for multiple years. So whilst these two do feature the same attires that they had in 2K20, hopefully it's not the same for all of the legends and we do get some updated attires this time around. Switching to our next screenshot, we have a close-up look at Randy Orton's model, which is one that seems to have impressed a lot of people, and it is one that I do agree with, as I think this... Speaking of the best looking models, here we have a look at Roman Reigns, who has received a huge upgrade over the model that we've seen in 2K20, as in the past, Roman's models have always come in for criticism, however this new version is the most accurate Roman that we've ever seen. Up next we have a new screenshot of Seth Rollins, which appears to confirm two things. Firstly, we have a brand new entrance motion and trons, and then secondly, as seen in the cover trailer, Seth can be seen sporting a new red and black attire, which is different to the one that we've seen in the hit list trailer. Therefore, this should confirm that Seth will have multiple attires, and he might not be the only one, as switching to this shot of Shayna Baszler, who we see sporting a red and black attire, Shayna too has been shown off in multiple attires, as alongside this screenshot, 2K also released a second shot of Shayna with this alternate shot showing Shayna in a black and gold attire complete with a white towel. Judging by the screenshots, then this would appear to suggest that we'll have multiple attires for Shayna, which is something that I hope to see for a lot of stars, as it makes sense for 2K to include any older attires that they originally planned to include in the cancelled 2K21 alongside any updated attires, as this saves the older attires from being wasted and it gives more variety to the players. Moving on, and the next star to be shown off is Sheamus, who posted 2 screenshots of his character on Twitter, with these screenshots showing off Sheamus' model from 2 different angles during his entrance. Following Sheamus, we also have 2 shots of Shinsuke Nakamura, the first of which shows Shinsuke sporting a white attire as he takes on Seth in the Raw arena, whilst the second screenshot shows him in the SmackDown arena with an alternate black and red attire. Therefore, as with Seth and Shayna, Shinsuke too also appears to have multiple attires. Moving on, and in the last of these new entrance shots, we have a new screenshot of The Rock's entrance, which for me personally is probably the biggest upgrade to a star to be shown, as The Rock's model in 2K20 came in for major backlash due to it looking nothing like The Rock, whereas this new version looks to be far more accurate and visually is probably the best model that I've ever seen. So that's all of the new entrance screenshots. However, the WWE 2K22 official website has also shared this screenshot showing off the first look at some of the options included in Create a Superstar, with this screenshot confirming a new option in which players can add creation parts to a list of favourites, which is something that should prove to be a really useful option for creators that use the same parts often, as this will allow them to quickly find these parts rather than scrolling through the entire list. So that's a nice new feature coming to Create a Superstar, which, speaking of the mode, it has now officially been confirmed that the game will support cross-platform sharing via community creations. What this means is that players will be able to upload and download creations from one global database, regardless of the console that they're on. Therefore, if a creator such as Defract, for example, uploads a creation on PlayStation, users on Xbox can now also download it. This is also great news for PC players, as WWE Games executive producer Patrick Gilmore has confirmed that the PC version is also included in this. Therefore, players on PC can also download creations that were uploaded via Xbox or PlayStation, as well as upload their own creations to share with players on console. So this is a massive new feature, and one that the community have been asking for years, so to finally see this introduced is a game changer, as players are no longer limited to what they can download based on their console. Anyway guys, that is where I'm going to wrap this video up, but make sure to stay tuned to the channel for more info, as there is some additional new features that I'll be covering in the next video, along with new details on my GM and Universe mode. If you're new to the channel and you want to be notified once that video goes live, please do hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to turn on notifications so that you don't miss it. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.